Good morning, I'm Carpenter from the Brooks Free Library, and I'm here to talk about some great new programs that we have for adults and also to give us a preview of what's going to be going on during February vacation for our young people. February vacation can always be a little tricky because if it's lots of snow and great weather, then you're outside the whole time. But pretty much every other scenario, it's just gray and dreary and lots of, I'm bored, I've got nothing to do, it's too cold to go outside. So the library is here to meet your needs with something to do just about every day for February vacation. So Monday of February vacation, which would be February 15th, we're going to have our regular Lego Free Play, which is actually a program that we run every Monday if you hadn't heard about it yet, which is from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. We bring out tubs and tubs of Legos, more Legos than I personally have ever seen in one place at a time before. And we just let the kids go nuts. They build things, they make little games, they do all sorts of great creative engineering play. And again, that's Monday from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock every Monday and also during February vacation. On Tuesday of February vacation, which is February 16th, at 2 o'clock, we'll be making slime, which is always a fun, messy, get your hands dirty kind of thing. And the great thing about this is that if we make a huge mess at the library, you don't have to clean it up. So it's an opportunity for your kid to get some hands-on fun. We'll mix glue and starch, and it makes a real stringy, ooey gooey slime in all sorts of different colors. And again, that's Tuesday, February 16th at 2 o'clock. On Thursday, we're going to, also at 2 o'clock, we're going to make pom-pom shooters. So we're going to get toilet paper tubes, and we'll put a little thing inside it so when you pull it back, it'll shoot it out. It'll also be a science lesson on kinetic energy and potential energy and how the two interact to shoot the pom-pom across the room. And since they're just pom-poms, they're also safe. On Friday, also at 2 o'clock, so that would be Friday the 19th, we're going to do finger knitting, which is a way to make a knit narrow band just using your fingers. So no knitting needles are required. All you need is some string or some yarn and your fingers, which most of us have. And as you loop it around, you end up with a thin band of thing. They make great little scarves. You can sew bits together to make little blankets for dolls or for toys. It's a great technique to do, and definitely something that can be done in the car, at home, anytime you're just sitting around. It helps to bust those I'm bored blues. And on Saturday at 2 o'clock, Saturday the 20th, we're going to do an engineering challenge at 2 o'clock. We'll give the kids a number of materials and we'll give them a challenge, and they have to use those materials to complete the challenge. We always have a number of different levels of challenge, so that way, no matter how old the kids are, they'll be challenged right up to their own personal level of challenge. And then possibly the most exciting program is the first Saturday of the vacation, February 13th, which is going to be a magic show. Ed Popolarsik, one of our most popular magicians, is back, and he will be coming at 2 o'clock. We'll start handing out the free tickets at 1:30 on a first-come, first-served basis. And he'll put on a great show. He's really funny. This is one that's fun for the adults as well as for the kids. All of our programs, you do not need to be registered for the children's programs. The magic show will hand the tickets out half an hour before the show. Everything else is just to show up and have fun. In addition to all these great programs that we have during February vacation, we've also started up a bunch of new and exciting programs for our adult patrons. So starting in January, so starting right now, we have a bunch of different programs. Tuesdays, we are going to, the second Tuesday of the month at 7 o'clock, we have a new program, Color Me Calm. If you've seen those adult coloring programs, that's what this is going to be all about. They bring out some very intricate, this is not, the little cartoon things. They're very, intricate patterns with lots of colored pencils, and you can color them. It's a nice thing to do to sort of like relax, turn your brain off. Sometimes my brain keeps buzzing all the time. And just relax, color it in. You have something beautiful when you're done. Or you can come with a friend, catch up on some stuff while you're doing something with your hands. It's really quite a fun and popular program. On Thursdays, we now have an adult evening program every Thursday. The first Thursday of the month, we have at 6 o'clock a scrapbooking and memories program where you can scrapbook all of your things. That one has been running for a while, so that might sound familiar to you. A new program that we're starting up, the second Thursday of every month, is going to be card games. So alternating Thursdays are going to be cards and board games, which will be fun. So if you love to play games, or you're always looking for that fourth person or that second person to play the card game or the board game with, this is going to be a great opportunity for you on the second, every other Thursday at 7 o'clock. And then on the third Thursday of the month, also at 7 o'clock, we've got an evening writers group. One of our staff members, Jack, is a published author, and he is going to start a new writers group where you can come, you can meet with other local authors, talk about your work, read from your work, give and get healthy, constructive feedback on the writing, and in a great sort of collegial community effort of writing. And that's going to be the third Thursday of every month at 7. And then the last Thursday is going to be the board game, since it's the every other thing. So lots of different things for adults to be doing in the evenings in January, February, and moving on through the rest of the year. And in addition to our regular adult programs, we always have our regular children's programs. So just to quickly go over that, our creative movement program, which has been very popular, Lisa Canto comes in and runs that for preschoolers and toddlers. That is moving from Wednesday, every other Wednesday. It's going to move to Monday, and it'll be every Monday. So every Monday at 10:30, if you have a small child, we've got something for you to do with your small child. She comes in, she does music, movement. They do a lot of reenactment of fairy tales and stories. It's always a lot of laughing and fun and good times going on in that room. And then Tuesday, we have story time at 10:30, which is also for toddlers and preschoolers. Wednesdays, it was every other Wednesday, and we're moving it now, so it's going to be every Wednesday, science story time at 10:30, which is for preschoolers. They can come in, we'll read a book that has a connection to science, and then we'll do a quick project that is science or art-based around that. So on Fridays is Mother Goose on the Loose at 10:30, which is singing, nursery rhymes, we've got instruments, we've got scarves. It's a great program for toddlers, babies, preschoolers. It's got quite a wide age range at 10:30. And then through January and February, we're going to have Little Hands Art on Saturdays, which is at 10:30. It's for toddlers, preschoolers, and slightly older kids as well. We do process art, where it's about the process, not the product. So the goal is to have fun and explore the art materials rather than to make something that's very cookie cutter like and everyone's looks exactly the same and here's exactly how you do it. It's more about exploring paint and exploring clay and getting your hands on and understanding how all the materials work together. So those are some of the great programs that we have coming up in January and February for the Brooks Free Library, and we hope to come and see you at the library.
Okay, good.